Hi, this is Kat Chancellor with Stamp Art Connection and stampartconnection.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I wanted to show you some projects I have put together using the Frosted Gingerbread set, some of the DSP, and the triangle, nested triangle dies. Now, this is, I have to give credit to the project. The project was originally done by Brenda Quintana, and you can go to Brenda's link and I'll put it there so you can see how she made these. I just love these, and what I did is I made one both with the nested triangles, but I also made one, let me just make sure I'm saying the right thing. No, it's called, I gotta get it right. It's called the stitch triangle dies. I also made it with an oval die, but it's a lot easier to use the triangles the way Brenda Quintana shows you how to do it. So I've made, this was my first attempt, just a really neat little box that you can kind of put some treats in, and I added some embellishments to it and some DSP and some ribbon. Then I went ahead and I just want to show you all the ones I made. I'm just going to put these aside. I just made a whole bunch here. So, I mean, you know, I do my projects for the Children's Hospital. So I'm just sat down and I just made all of these. Now, one of the things that I want to show you is that look at this wonderful DSP that comes with the gingerbread. Now, this is going to all be retiring one December. So I want you to go ahead and take advantage and put an order in so that you can pick this up, because look how cute that looks with this project. I just think that's just gorgeous. And here's some more of that DSP, kind of using red and green. And then here's some, this is actually, and I wanted to show you this because I took the cards from the Make It and More set here that came with the set here, that you can see that they're cut up. I've got my pieces cut up, but this was actually just a regular, well, not this one. Let's see which one. This one was actually a card, and I'm going to go ahead and put these aside, but some of these have some DSP. So I used all the red and white DSP, which is this pattern right here, as here it is. See that pattern? That's part of the, let me just show it to you so you can know where to go in the catalog. Oh, look at that. Last chance sale. You don't want to miss out on that. It starts 1 December. Go to my blog and I'll give you a whole walkthrough on what all the products are on sale. It'll save you tons of time. Here it is. It is the Memories and More card pack. So if you use that card pack, you even have more paper that you can use for projects. So there's only one left, and that was it. Just wanted to show you. But I used the DSP from the Gingerbread and Peppermint Designer Series paper. Gorgeous stuff. The paper coordinates with the dies. You want to go ahead and get this set before it retires. You can see there's some more red and white patterns. This was from the retired deer set. This was retired, but and it came with the I think it was the deer set that, remember this, it was in the it was in Celebrations. So that paper was available. And just lots of ways to just go ahead and use all your Christmas paper and come up with some really neat project that you can use for the holidays. It's not that hard. I just wanted to give you an example of how I used all the paper and the projects that I did. Go to Brenda Quintana's YouTube video to get all the details on how to put that project together. Okay, now I do want to point out that I have an offer. If you make a $50 order with me, after 1 December as part of last chance sale, the month of December, you will get this paper pack, and this is free. But what this paper pack has is it has DSP that's in the current mini catalog, and I just want to show you all the different patterns that you'll get. It's a 6x6 offering. And what's really neat about it is that, look, it has like this really lovely specialty foiled paper that's really nice. You're going to get pieces of that, as well as pieces of this blackberry paper, and then pieces of this wonderful whimsy paper. And then I'm going to give you pieces of the penguin paper, and I'm just calling it the penguin paper, but if you go to my blog, you'll have the list of everything that's there. And you're going to get some of this paper here from the what I just talked about with the this deer paper. So you're just going to get a nice sample of tons of paper, including this really nice glittery paper, free to you with a $50 order at my store. So that is what I have going on for the month of December. Now, one of the things that I want to show you that another project, this is another quick project, you know, what to do with your memories and more if you don't have a lot of ideas. Let me give you a couple. Take these cards. Here's a bunch of cards right here. And I cut using the dies, and this is from the tailor-made tag dies. Now, I got 2 sets of the tailor-made tag dies because I just love these dies. They're really quick at making tags, and I'm going to show you how I do it. But I'm going to put these aside. All I did, and you can use, these are wonderful because this is what I love about my little mini, is I can put my little mini right here on my desk while I'm watching something. I can just load it up. I can put my card, and here's a card that's memories are in the making. I can go ahead and grab one of my tags, and I'm going to grab, and these are the largest. I'm just going to go ahead and grab a tag die. I'm going to put it right there. I don't have to do anything else. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? And there's a tag. So now, if you just need onesies and twosies tags, you can go ahead and use your mini die cut machine. But as it stands for me, and here's the ones that I made, I'm going to grab my large die cut machine, and we're going to set up, let me put it this way, we're going to grab our plates, die cut plates right here, and I'm going to just set up. And that's what I'm talking about. We're going to cut 4 tags with 1 pass. Okay, there you go. Look at that. I've got 4 tags with 1 pass using my tag dies and my memories and more cardstock. And this just doesn't want to come up. There you go. So there is a fast and easy tip to go ahead and using, you know, get yourself 2 of these sets of the wonderful tailor-made tag dies right here, and you can make instant tags for any occasion But look at that. There I go. I've already got 4. I'm going to make a couple more passes. And I'm using my Memories and More cardstock, which is absolutely perfect for putting together, for cutting out some dies. No work, no stamping, easy breezy. This is, I guess it's like, this is like simple stamping to the max. And then all I have to do is, if I want to, I can put a little piece of white back here for a to and from. I just pop some ribbon on here. I always like to grab one of these half moon little punches, because I like to make this just a little bit bigger so that I can put a big ribbon through it. So there you go. Kat Chancellor with Stamp Art Connection and stampartconnection.com. Just some nice, here are just some wonderful projects that you can make this next week or so. Get together, have a party, and come up with some tags, some nice bags. Great idea. And simple stamping. And please, remember, when you put in an order with me, you are eligible for this free paper pack, DSP paper pack sample. All the details are on my blog at stampartconnection.com. Hey, have a great holiday. God bless and happy stamping. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to narrate what happened with the rest of the card. I made some bad choices here. I used the adhesive strips to put on my card and to adhere the front layer. Well, that was a good idea, except that the adhesive strips kind of caused a very uneven surface, and I really should have done the stamping before I adhered it, because you'll see that my Versamark didn't go on evenly, and then when I tried to go ahead and emboss the letters, that it just ended up with some blanks. So then I tried to fix it with a Versamark pen, and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. So I went ahead and I did that with the Versamark pen. You can still see the letters are a little thick. I tried to kind of get rid of some of the embossing powder. Went off. Again, it still looks really kind of bad. My E was wrong. I was trying to fix my E because it basically came out looking like S-E-C-K instead of S-E-E-K for seek. I tried to fix that, and I just ripped it off. There it is. You can see I ripped off the paper, and I'm trying to basically recover. There's my my cutting board, my trimmer. I'm cutting another piece of Misty Moonlight, and I went ahead and I die cut another layer. That's what I'm doing right now. Off on the side is die cutting. You can see how awful it looks with all that the foam strips. So I ripped those off, and in ripping those off, I kind of have some areas that still have some adhesive tape. So I ripped that off, and then that piece that I just cut had Versamark on it. I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of that. So then I tried to put it into an embossing folder. There I am putting an embossing folder, thinking the embossing folder is going to help to get rid of that the Versamark ink spot that was on my paper. So I'm off trying to figure that piece out. And I'm going to come back and show you that it just really didn't work. I'm panicking right now because I did this late last night. So I'm trying to pull it together here. That didn't work. There it is. See? So now I'm going to have to do it again. So here I am back at my trimmer, cutting another piece of Misty Moonlight at 5 1/4 by 4. I'm going to grab my die again. I'm wondering if I should use the same die, if I should change the same die. Nope, I'm going to use the same die. I'm going to use the exact same process I showed you earlier for how to cut that. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that die. There it is. It looks perfect. So now I'm going to go ahead and stamp with Versamark my sentiment there in the corner, which is what I should have done to begin with, but I didn't do it. So it just goes to show that we all make mistakes, and sometimes you just have to tear your project apart. It's a little crooked, but again, I was a little flustered last night trying to put this together. And instead of using those silly strips, I just went ahead and used dimensionals. I thought I could get away with using those strips, and it probably was a good idea at the time if everything had worked out, but it didn't. So there I go. I've recovered, and there's my card. So I just wanted to kind of give you the play-by-play blow of how I recovered making that card. Well, continue.